Alright, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I am Anna, and today we're going to go through all my skincare and hair care favorites for 2025. I know this video is going up a little bit late because I said it was just going to be favorites week. Well, it's turned into favorites week and an extra day because I took a sick day in there, I guess. I don't know. Anywho, today we're tackling skincare and hair care. And yeah, let me know your skincare and hair care favorites for 2024 down below, of course. And yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the skincare and hair care favorites. But I'm gonna start with, I'm hot. I gotta pull my sleeves. It's warm in here. I'm gonna start with cleansers. So first off, Pros sent me some skincare this year, and they sent over the most gentle, soft, delicate cleanser. It is beautiful. Actually, I still have it. It's just my bathroom. Beautiful components. I'll have it on the screen here, and you can kind of see what I'm talking about. But it is just super light, creamy formulation, very gentle, and it did a wonderful job with double cleansing. It was a great option, and it's one of those cleansers that is really nice for first thing in the morning. If you're somebody who wakes up a little bit oily and just feel like you need to wash your face, like you want to kind of remove skincare, anything that's left over from during the night, it's one of those super gentle cleansers. It's a really good starting point for the day, and also lends itself really well to double cleansing as the second step. And speaking of double cleansing, I have two that I tried out this year. First up is the Elemis one, and the reason this is going to the favorites because I just loved the formulation of it. It is so nice. However, it is way too expensive. There's that. It's just ridiculous price point on this. However, if it's in your budget, it is a wonderful cleansing balm. Very similar to the Colleen Rothschild one that I loved. And yeah, you can get it in a smaller container too, and it's a little more affordable. They also have, I believe, some different formulations and a very different types that have kind of different call outs to them. But this one's just the Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. I think this is their standard one. I really like this, and it makes me sick how much it costs. But you get a ton of product at least, and it has lasted me a long time. And yeah, it's been really nice, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. And why are you so expensive, Elemis? Because this is a really nice cleansing balm. That being said, girl, the drugstore has got cleansing balms. We don't need to spend high-end prices on cleansing balms. I'm just saying, if it's in your budget, go for it. You do you. I was sent this, so there's that. And oh boy, do I want to repurchase. Can I bring myself to repurchase it? I don't know. At Christmas, they do have some really nice deals on this in sets. So it's a good time to buy it if you're gonna. The reason it's the favorites is purely just because the formula is really nice, and I thoroughly enjoyed using it. So there's that. I have to disclaim when I talk about this one because it's ridiculous for a cleansing balm. It really is. Next up, the Dr. Dennis Gross Creamy Cleansing Oil. Again, a little expensive here. However, I am a huge fan of Dr. Dennis Gross. I think he makes some wonderful skincare. And this cleansing balm is something really unique. This is one that you don't have to do as a double cleanse. This one actually works as just your one and done cleanser also. And I thought that was a really nice call out because a lot of times that's not the case. But this is one that's actually effective and leaves your skin feeling clean. And not like you need to do a second step. This has been a one and done for me quite a few days. And it's for all skin types. It has vitamin C lactic in it. And yeah, I thought this was wonderful. It's a nice squeezy tube. It's a really lovely product. And it removes makeup, SPF, everything you want it to do. And then you just add water, breaks everything down, and you rinse it away. It was really good. And you can do this as a general cleanser and as a first cleanse thing. Or you can go in for this one twice and cleanse. I found this one to be very versatile and a little bit more, less fussy. And speaking of a very affordable cleansing balm, the Inky List oat milk cleansing balm, I believe is what it's called. Oh my goodness, I don't have it on hand because I used it up. That was a wonderful cleansing balm for like a crazy good price point. You can get it at Sephora, and I think Ulta carries it. Oh, it was so good. That was my favorite, I think, out of all of them this year. It literally ticked all the boxes. Price point was wonderful. The ingredients are wonderful. It's a ton of product. It felt great on the skin. It is gentle. It did the job. It removed makeup. It was just all around the best, in my opinion, as far as all the cleansing balms I tried this year ago. That was the number one, but this Dr. Dennis Gross one was great, as well as the Elemis one. But I believe it's like $14, and it has the oatmeal in it that helps soothe the skin, which, especially like the winter months, that is very useful. And you can treat it as kind of a little bit of a mask situation while you're in the bath or something. It was really nice. A very versatile product. Very cool from the Inky list. But I will absolutely be repurchasing that one. So next up, let's talk about some serums. Girl, I like serum because I feel like I can just layer them and I don't have to be as... you can generally, only use like one moisturizer in your AM or PM skincare, right? But serums, you can kind of layer up the serums and build a nice little routine with them. So I enjoy my serums. And this year, my favorites were... First, the one from Prose, because it was custom made for my skin and it did a beautiful job. It was very gentle and hydrating and just felt great. I really, really enjoyed that one. My next favorite one that I tried out this year was the Green Magic from Herbivore. This is their Cica and Ceramide Redness Reducing Serum. This is one of those that's very soothing, very gentle. And if you're particularly oily, you can also use this one as your moisturizer. It's more of a cream. This one's a bit more like a cream. Kind of has a little bit of color correction to it, not a ton, like nothing crazy. It's more just very soothing. It feels like a nice thin lotion on the skin, and I very much like that. It feels very silky, very hydrating, and it really does help calm the skin. I can be prone to irritation, to eczema, to hives and irritation, and I just have very sensitive, reactive skin, and this is a super calming, gentle product that was wonderful throughout the year. And I kind of incorporated it as needed, didn't use it every single day, and I found that to work really well for me. And my skin generally just loves ceramides, so this was great. If you're prone to redness, rosacea, irritation, need something very soothing, this right here was wonderful. Big fan of Herbivore this year. That's one of the brands that I kind of got into trying out product from in 2024 and found them to be a beautiful brand. Very enjoyable. Next up is the Shiseido. I never know how to say the name of this. It's a Shiseido Ultimune. Power Infusing Concentrate. This has their Immo Generation Red Technology. Look, they've got so many big words that I cannot pronounce. And so many claims to their products. I'm going to have it on the screen, but the packaging is beautiful, very luxe. And something about Shiseido I just fell in love with this year. I have a whole little routine with them right now, and it is just making me very happy. If I'm going to spend the money on skincare, like high-end price point, which Shiseido isn't the most insane high-end expensive as it is, but they are definitely up there. They're the one brand that I would go out of my way to purchase from. I think their products are beautiful and luxe. They're effective, and it feels like you're doing good for your skin. Like, I found them to be just a 10 out of 10 experience. All around a really good sensory experience. Like, the fragrances and everything smells really nice. And yes, their stuff is fragrance, but it smells really nice. The textures are very refined. The ingredients are really unique. A lot of it's patented, kind of proprietary stuff. Very, very cool products. Very innovative brand. And yeah, I loved this serum. I've been using it for about 3 or 4 months now. It's wonderful. Absolutely beautiful product. A 10 out of 10 serum. Again, Shiseido is a little bit more higher on the price point, and there are much more affordable serums. You can definitely build a skincare routine from the Ordinary and Inky list and get all the same benefits. I like Shiseido. What can I say? And this was a wonderful, wonderful serum. A newer one that I have just incorporated that I very much enjoyed from Tatcha. This is the brightening serum. My first vitamin C, I think, was from Tatcha back when they only had like a handful of products way back in the day. And I think this is kind of the updated version of their brightening serum that was what I had previously. And this has been wonderful. My skin has been loving this. Like immediately a brightening effect happens. My skin just feels alive and looks alive. This is a wonderful formulation. It goes on the skin very thinly, easy, just soaks right in. But yeah, this is the brightening and firming 12-hour time release vitamin C ferulic acid. Okay, I love anything that's got ferulic acid in it. Yes, and vitamin C is an added bonus to me. If the vitamin C is in a stable formulation, I am all about it. This serum has been a really nice way of incorporating vitamin C back into my skincare regimen, because I have been experimenting with some vitamin C's, had some hit or miss experiences. I've been kind of like, you know, either they just go bad way too fast, I don't get them used up, and I end up having to declutter them, or I don't know. This one though, this one's been really nice. I'm enjoying this one. Again, I'm also a fan of Tatcha. That's one of the brands I've always liked. I know that they're like kind of maybe one of the little more trendier brands for a while there, where everybody's like, Tatcha, you gotta have Tatcha. But no, their products are very good, and there's a reason their stuff went viral, is because it's really nice formulations, good skincare. I personally really enjoy everything I've used from Tatcha, and I think they are a really nice kind of luxurious, very sensory, enriching brand. Like they feel like you're doing something special for yourself. The same way to me Shiseido does as well. It feels very spa, it feels very luxe, and yet also medicinal. Like it's a really nice mixture of femininity and beauty and all these things, and like a nice sensory experience and beautiful packaging with wonderful skincare as well, which to me, that's part of, you know, spending the price, paying that price. You're getting that whole experience that you're not going to get with the more affordable brands. However, you can accomplish the same results with more affordable brands. I promise you, you can do that. All right. Last serum is a newer addition for me. Now I've had samples of this and have loved it, but this is the first time I've had a full size that I'm working through. This is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Synchronized Multi-Recovery Complex. Again, it's one of those serums that has a ton of call outs. Really lovely packaging. This feels luxurious. Again, it's an experience with this. I think the packaging is beautiful. The bottle is pretty. The serum, you only need a tiny amount. Same with any of these, like especially with the Shiseido products. Tatcha, you need such a small amount of the product. It goes a long way. So to me, that can justify a little bit more of that price point, because you're not sitting there having to pile on a ton of product. It's something you can purchase maybe once a year, if twice a year, depending how quickly you go through the product. But I'm very sparing with the skincare. I like to make it last and enjoy it. That's just me. So I tend to be able to stretch out one of these products, and I find them to be potent enough that you can do that. Whereas sometimes with a little bit more affordable brands, you might have to use a little bit more. It's just a thing. I find that to be also be the case with Haircare. Anyway, the Advanced Night Repair has been wonderful. A wonderful addition. I have seen an immediate difference in my skin since I started using this. My fine lines are definitely softer looking. I was like really starting to get like quite the little 11 frown there out of nowhere. And that has definitely softened up a lot. The lines around my mouth look a lot softer also. That tends to be where I was having the most with like deeper lines, was around my mouth. Now, that's just the way my face is made, but they are looking a little bit softer than what they had previously been looking, which is really nice. And my skin just looks smoother. It looks nice and healthy when I wake up in the morning. There's less dry, aged look to it, I guess you could say. It looks a little more hydrated, a little more healthy, a little more happy. And yeah, I really like this stuff. It's a really, really good serum. Definitely one that you could probably get away with purchasing maybe once a year. And yeah, because you get a decent amount of product in here, and a little bit really truly goes a long way. And at Christmas, again, that's one of those they usually have some sort of deal on. So if you purchase around that time, you're going to do good because they usually will have it in a gift set or something, some way that you're going to get more than just that. And yeah, I think they even sell a bigger bottle also, I want to say, in smaller bottles. Okay, face oils. I have two that I have very much been liking. These are from Herbivore also, just beautiful to look at for one thing. And look, I have been using these consistently for a few months now, and look how little. These go such a long way because you need like just a couple of drops and it covers your whole face. These are wonderful. Wonderful. Fairly complex ingredients, yet simple and clean at the same time. This one has rosehip oil, and I think it has turmeric. Don't quote me on that. This is the Phoenix one. This one is really, really nice for in the evenings to me. It's a little bit more of a soothing type of product and really nice. It's just a good kind of last step in the routine product, and it will give you a slight yellow cast. So that's also why I like this one for evenings. But I know this one has rosehip oil in it, which is one of my favorite ingredients in a oil. It truly does help your skin out and help things heal and recover and help with aging. Wonderful product. Wonderful product. And then this one is a little bit more for like acne prone skin, for more refinement in that way. And it's still a very gentle moisturizing type of oil that's not super heavy. That it's one that I can wear during the day, and it just kind of helps keep my skin balanced. I am combo leaning oily, and this oil actually allows my skin to just feel really nice throughout the day without it keeps the oil production kind of level. That's one perk of adding in a facial oil. No matter the formulation of it, really, it's going to help your skin be a little more balanced throughout the day, and you won't produce as much oil if you are oily. It kind of just balances things out. And this oil right here is lovely for daytime because it's a little bit thinner. It soaks into the skin really well. If you do just a couple of drops, that's all you need. And it has some exfoliating ingredients in it, I believe, and it's really good for more acne prone skin. So I find this would be very good for daytime for me personally as a last step. Okay, and some moisturizers. Again, pros, their skincare, beautiful stuff. I love the shade of green everything comes in, and it's just these gorgeous, gorgeous components. I actually kept this because I'm going to use it to put earrings in because it's just a really nice, it's a really nice container. So I kept it for that, and I love this color. It's so pretty, and I feel like it just will make really good storage. Anyway, this was meant to moisturize and mattify. This was a very lightweight moisturizer, more like a water cream type of formulation. It was wonderful for the summer months. Absolutely loved it during the warmer months, which this was formulated for. It gave me just the right amount of moisture without my skin getting too overly moisturized and oily feeling. Played well under makeup. Really, really nice moisturizer. And in the same kind of vein, the Clarins Hydro... Oh no, I can't think of the name. I'll have it on the screen. This one from Clarins, also a water cream formulation. Beautiful fragrance. I loved it for the warmer months as well because it was a lightweight moisturizer, yet it still had enough richness to it that it felt like I moisturized my skin. I'm not a fan of the gel moisturizers. I always feel like they just sit on my skin weird or peel or something like that, or just feel weird. I do prefer more of a water cream formulation, and that one is beautifully hydrating, does a great job, especially in these warmer months. And if you are more oily, that's going to be one that is going to be perfect for you. Again, Shiseido. This is the first Shiseido product I ever tried, and completely fell in love with the brand. The fragrance, I don't know how to describe it. It is gorgeous. I want it in a perfume. It is so beautiful. The packaging is very pretty. This is their Vital Perfection Uplifting and Firming Advanced Cream with Reneural Red technology. They've got all these technologies in their stuff, and I don't know. I like it. But this cream is so super silky and rich on the skin without feeling too heavy. It just glides on and soaks in. Such a wonderful refined texture, and such a little bit goes a long way. I'm a huge fan of this. Now they have a whole line of stuff that goes with this. I just happen to have this one. And same with the serum. There's a whole line that matches that also. I just kind of have some random things. But anyway, this cream right here. Oh my gosh, this is wonderful. La Mer who? No, this. I'm telling you. And same vein, the eye cream. This is the Benefiance Wrinkle Smoothing Eye Cream. This is one of the most rich, luxurious, moisturizing eye creams I have ever tried. I talk about a little bit going a long way. It also has a beautiful fragrance that's different than the other cream. Like, I guess they do a fragrance for each, like, line. This smells more familiar. This smells like, I think, like Clinique or something. A little bit more like that. Anyway, beautiful eye cream. Just so hydrating. I don't even know how to describe how hydrating this is. It's a little bit thick, a little bit heavy, but in the best way. You can use this day or night. I use this during the day. The Shiseido stuff's part of my daytime skincare routine. At night, I'm currently using up what's left of my Dr. Barbara Strum eye cream that I was using during the day. And I had like a little bit left, so I kind of swapped it to this, and we're using this one during the day. But I love this so much. If you don't want a super heavy eye cream, this would be a really good one for nighttime as well. It's just kind of up to you, but I find this one to work really well underneath makeup and not cause any issues with my concealer or anything like that. My makeup sits beautiful over top, so it's great, especially for more mature skin or a little bit dry around the under eyes or eye area. You're gonna like this. It's really, really, really good. Okay, and then for SPF, this one from Dewy Tree. This is the Urban Shade Derma Panthenol 5 Moisture Barrier Sun SPF 50 Zinc Mineral Sunscreen that is meant to calm and repair, mild and moisture. My friend brought me a 2-pack of these from Korea during her visit a few months ago, and this has been a wonderful, wonderful SPF for me. As you know, as I have mentioned many times, I'm allergic to a ton of SPFs. I have a hard time with SPF. Even mineral ones, once they hit close to that expiration date, they start irritating my skin. But I have very picky skin when it comes to the SPFs. This one has performed beautifully. It has that kind of skin prepping, almost like primer-like quality to it. It's really nice. It gives a little bit of glow. It doesn't give a super strong cast or anything like that. I'm going to show you on my hand what it looks like. It's very, very moisturizing. And it starts out looking like that, and then it blends into your skin without leaving a strong cast or anything. It works in really well. And it has a very silky texture. It doesn't go too greasy or anything like that. It plays wonderfully with makeup and kind of works in that a little bit of a skin prep kind of capacity. It reminds me a lot of the Shiseido Revivalescence Skin Glow Primer, which is SPF 20. This is an SPF 50, and to me, it feels very similar on the skin. It has that same kind of appearance, that little bit of glow to it. It's a really, really beautiful product. Very much love that one. You can get this from Yes Style. It's a really good price point, and you get 2 in a pack. So I've got a backup of it even. So that SPF has been wonderful. Now for masks, this is a newer edition that I just started using, and it's in the favorites immediately because it's such a good dupe of one of my favorite face masks, which is the Ulla Henriksen Bright Something face mask. Again, it's going to be on the screen. This is a wonderful dupe of it. And this is the Bright Reveal from L'Oreal Dark Spot Exfoliant Peel. It's pretty much the same thing. It's gentle, it's effective, and it's a little bit more affordable because it is from L'Oreal. You can get it at the drugstore. But that being said, you know what? L'Oreal isn't the most affordable skincare, but it is more affordable than the Ulla Henriksen. But I found this to be a really effective, nice face mask. It's one of those that looks kind of shiny when it goes on, and you leave it on for like 3 to 4 minutes, rinse it off. Your skin's like super bright and just healthy and happy looking. It's really, really good. Very much enjoyed this one. And it is almost an exact dupe of the Ulla Henriksen one that I have pictured here. This one from L'Oreal, same thing. It would help if I could remember the name of anything that I want to talk about that's not right in front of me. What are you going to do? Next thing. peach slices. Pimple patches. I've discovered pimple patches this year because Peach Slices sent these over to me. I don't know what I would do without them because I had some weird hormonal Hashimoto's breakouts a few months ago, and these were a lifesaver. And guess what? My husband has also discovered these through me and has been putting our friends onto them and telling everyone about them and how great they are and how well they work. We're a big fan of the Peach Slices acne dots. These are so good. I don't know how they work. It's some kind of weird witchcraft magic. Sucks all the junk out of your skin. Your pimple is super flat and almost gone the next day. And I mean, I've had some monster pimples where I've had to reapply a patch to it a couple of times. And these knock out those big cystic angry pimples in like half the time because it just gets all the junk out. It works great. My husband's a fan. I'm a fan. 10 out of 10 on these, and they're pretty affordable. You can get them at Walmart. So yeah, and there's no medication in them. They just somehow just suck the junk out of a pimple and flatten it and help it heal. It's like a blister band-aid. I don't know how this works. I don't. But I love it, and I'm very much pleased with that. They also have the one that you can put on your nose and it works like a nose strip. It just sucks all the gunk out of your nose. It's more just fun to do than anything else. And yeah, I enjoy that. And they have big patch ones for body. I occasionally get body breakouts from sweat, especially during the summer with the gym. Wearing a sports bra too long after the gym. I was definitely breaking out everywhere that my sports bra was touching. And then I was also having hormonal acne, and I tend to break out of my chest and jawline really bad during like that time of the month if my hormones are going wonky. And my back will break out real bad. Look, I'm nearly 40 years old, still dealing with the back knee. Oh my gosh. Anyway, this helped so much. I love these. Very, very effective products. 10 out of 10. And they're just, if you're into like Dr. Pimple Popper, blackhead removal, ASMR type of stuff. If you like that kind of gross stuff like me, if you like dermatology videos or like esthetician videos, you're gonna love using those. They're very satisfying. Right, before I move into hair care, I do want to mention a couple of body care items that I really enjoyed this year. I think this was probably in last year's as well, and is the Old Spice Gentleman's Blend Coffee and Amber body wash. This is one that me and my husband absolutely love. We've gone through many of those, as well as the Old Spice hydrating one with the ribbons in it. This Purge and Olay dupe pictured here. Oh my goodness, do we love that one. But recently, the last couple of months, we discovered this one. This is my empties, by the way. Empty one. This is the Gentleman's Exfoliating Body Wash with B3. This exfoliates and moisturizes with brown sugar and cocoa butter. This has such a wonderful fragrance. Oh, it smells edible. It smells very much like the hydrating one. It's just such a nice, it's a very kind of unisex fragrance. It doesn't smell like Old Spice. It just smells like warm, cozy brown sugar and cocoa butter, and it's wonderful, and it exfoliates really well. It doesn't dry my skin out, and the bits don't linger in the bathtub. So there's that. Awesome stuff. 10 out of 10 with this body wash. Very much love it. Girl, anything from this Gentleman's line, it's great. But particularly, I'm a big fan of anything that is like cocoa, brown sugar, coffee, cocoa butter, almond oil. It's all gonna have that really warm, cozy fragrance that's almost edible and very vanilla-like. Oh, I love it. And this is great. So I had to include that in my year-end favorites because, yeah. And speaking of warm, cozy, one fragrance this year just stole my heart. Replica by the Fireplace. I finally got a full size of this. I had a sample and I was like enamored and had to have it. So I got this for Christmas, and this is going to be a favorite this year, next year, and forever, I think. I just cannot get over it. It is meant to smell like burning wood and chestnut, and it absolutely does. It smells like fire. I don't know how to describe it other than that. It smells like a fireplace. It is just wonderful. I pretty much smell like this at all times now. This is my signature winter fragrance. And just, oh, one more body wash here. This is from Peach Slices as well. And this is the Breakout Banisher body wash with salicylic acid, niacinamide, vitamins, and cucumber. This is unfragranced. This is meant to deeply clean and curb body breakouts. Yes, wonderful. If you're suffering from breakouts on the body, this is a fantastic body wash. They also have a lotion that goes with it that works great. And they have a roll-on treatment for ingrowns to prevent them. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Peach Slices is a lovely brand, by the way. Yeah. It was mixed in with my hair care stuff, so I forgot to mention it. This is great. Hair care. First thing I have to talk about is my Curlsmith hair dryer. This thing right here is amazing. Now, I know my hair is blown out straight today because I just didn't have it in me to diffuse. So we did a straight blowout today, but when I'm going with my hair, its natural texture, which is wavy curly, this diffuser, look at this thing, is big as my head. I could fit nearly my whole head of hair in here. It attaches on the end of the hair dryer. This is the best purchase I made, probably in 2024, next to that fragrance right there. And some makeup, of course. But this cut my drying and styling time literally in half. It is wonderful. It went from being almost a 2-hour marathon to 45 minutes at the most. Like, I can get through it a lot quicker than that too if I'm trying and not farting around. This hair dryer right here is the best thing I've purchased for my hair ever. It's done great. And I can style my hair wavy curly, no problem with it. And then I can do blowouts with it. It has a couple other attachments as well. It has like the kind of more directed attachment. Wonderful hair dryer. 10 out of 10 right here. And just, it's pretty. It's got a pretty aesthetic. It matches me. And I'm very, very happy with this hair dryer. So definitely, that is a big favorite this year. And moving over to shampoos and conditioners. I tried a lot of shampoo and conditioner out this year. Didn't use up that many. Just tried out a bunch. And got some that I really like. So sticking with Curlsmith, I got this free with purchase. And I'm almost done with these. I'm really sad because I'm definitely going to have to repurchase them. These are wonderful. If you have dry hair, but also thin, fine hair, these are great. Okay, so this is their Essential Moisture Conditioner and shampoo. They're made with rosemary, coconut oil, avocado oil, aloe leaf, sunflower seed oil. I mean, these are just fabulous. My hair feels amazing after I use them, and I have great curl days on days that these are used. Look, there's something to it, and it's such a lightweight yet effective moisturization that happens with these. I'm amazed. Usually when something is super moisturizing, it's a little heavy in my hair, like in the root area, but then my ends are dry. It's kind of a complex situation, especially if you have Hashimoto's. Your hair will dry out and feel like straw. And then also having wavy curly hair, that tends to lean into being a little bit more coarser, drier texture as well. But I also have very thin, fine hair because half my hair will fall out when I have a flare up. So that's also fun. And didn't have that much hair to lose to begin with. Anyway, this stuff is wonderful. If you're a little bit more on the drier side of things, curly, wavy hair, you're going to love these. Tangles will just melt away. Your hair will be so happy and so healthy feeling. And yeah, detangles, wonderful, great slip with the conditioner, and really, really nice cleansing with the cleanser. It doesn't feel like it's stripping my hair. My hair actually feels cleansed at the same time. They kind of check all the boxes as far as that goes. Moving over to Living Proof, I've got 3 shampoos from them. No, I got shampoo and conditioner and then a standalone shampoo from Living Proof. This is their full conditioner and shampoo. This is a really, really nice formulation here that is not drying. This works really well on my hair type that is, like I said, wavy curly, a little bit dry, needs some moisture, can get easily stripped feeling, but also very much needs volume. These worked great. I found them to be hydrating enough for my hair They helped enhance the volume levels and do a really good job. Very nice cleansing effect from the shampoo. It was very effective. The conditioner was easy to tangle with. I didn't have any trouble there. It was very hydrating, yet rinsed out fully, didn't leave any heaviness behind. Really lovely formulations of these. And yeah, Living Proof does a great job. These are lightweight, yet has hydration. So very nice, very effective. Good stuff if you have thin, fine hair. And on the wavy curly side, these are going to do a good job for you as well. Also from Living Proof, this is their clarifying detox shampoo. Deeply cleanses, removes product buildup. This was wonderful for a reset wash. I use this once, maybe twice a month. Tiny bit goes the longest way. Gets all the gunk out, all the hair product buildup and everything. And just gives you a good reset wash for your best curls and best hair days. This is wonderful. 10 out of 10 product right here. It is infused with charcoal. It smells nice. It does a great job right here. I loved it. Yeah, this might be one of my favorite clarifying shampoos next to the Kristen S one. This one's great. Now, staying with shampoo and conditioner. These from Paul Mitchell are a little bit of a newer addition to my hair care routine. And these have been great. This is their Bond RX line. This is to strengthen and restore. These moisturizing, yet lightweight, effective, really good hair days when I use these. No complaints. And yeah, I very much enjoyed this little system as well. I think it did a great job on my hair. It left it feeling really nice. Great wash days. So yeah, this from Paul Mitchell, really good. Really good. They also have a leave-in that goes with the collection that was really nice. Very lightweight. It's one of those you don't feel like it doesn't weigh your hair down or anything like that. You don't have to be so scared of it, which I have a complicated relationship with leave-ins. Sometimes they will make my hair so oily and so heavy that it's just a no-go. This is one of the lightweight ones that I found to be moisturizing. I was able to tangle with it, do all the things I needed to do. And it also works for repairing the bonds in the hair. It helps to repair, reinforce hair, formulated with heat protection to help further prevent damage. So yeah, it's lightweight, leave-in treatment, infused with Bond RX technology. This offers frizz control, really good for wavy curly hair as well. Good stuff. And I think if you have straight, thin, fine hair, you'll be able to use this one. Thicker hair, it's kind of one of those a little more universal. You don't have to be so precise with the hair type. It's just a really good leave-in treatment. Okay, back to shampoos and conditioners. Bumble and Bumble, their thickening line, I loved. Look how little I've used of these. I've been using these for almost a whole year now. And I know I bounce around a little bit between shampoos and conditioners, but still, you need such a small amount of these, and they are so effective. And this was one that I was really impressed with as far as it being actually hydrating, as well as offering those thickening, volumizing benefits. Like the conditioner, super hydrating. My hair gets tangled like real bad. Like it's a problem. Super tangly hair. And it's particularly worse when I have it straightened for some reason. It really tangles. Anyways, tangles melted right away with this. Wonderful stuff. This doesn't strip your hair. It doesn't leave it dry feeling. Really good system right here. These might be the number one if you're looking for a really nice volumizing shampoo and conditioner. These two right here. They're the top tier. Living Proof, not far behind. Now moving on to Pros. I didn't used to get a shampoo from Pros, but I did get a conditioner from them, and I very much enjoyed it. The fragrance is so nice. I picked a very floral fragrance. Oof. And yeah, this one is for anti-brass and curl enhancing, so it's very hydrating, and also offered a little bit of curl enhancements and a little bit anti-brassness, so it has a hint of purple within, and I found it to work pretty well. It helped keep my color from going too brassy on me. Tangles melted away. Found it very hydrating, very effective. A really nice conditioner. Custom made for my hair, the water type of where I live in my environment, so that's really nice too. And to me, what lends itself to being so effective for me was that the hair care line felt so targeted to my hair type and the environment I live in. It was really, really effective stuff. So yeah, this was a great little conditioner from Prose. I enjoyed it. And it does not have any of the callouts on here other than it being curl enhancing. So hopefully I remember to put the information on the screen. And from Prose also, I got one of their hair masks recently. This has been a really nice lightweight hair mask, like very easy to use, not super duper heavy, but still hydrating and pretty effective. Very much enjoyed this. It's a nice hair mask and I can detangle with it. It's one of those that lends itself really well to detangling, which not all hair masks do. This one has really good slip in it, and this is for color care, anti-breakage, silk proteins, sunflower extract, things that my hair loves. So yeah, I found this to be quite effective, worked great, nice fragrance. Again, I picked the same fragrance, I believe. Yeah, and good stuff from Prose. Again, beautiful packaging as well. And also, while we're at it, we're going to move over into leave-ins. And again, with Prose, it's the custom curl cream. This is for touchable waves, weightless definition. Custom curl cream they made for me. Same fragrance, very effective, very hydrating. This is, again, one of those that I don't have to be so careful with. It's not going to weigh down my hair and make it feel oily, greasy, yucky. I can even use this on refresh days to add a little bit of hydration in if my hair is feeling dry. Worked great for that. It didn't feel too heavy, yet also was so hydrating at the same time. Gave really nice slip to my hair, made it very manageable, minimized frizz, very easy to style with and detangle and all of that. This was really good. Really, really good formulation. Very much enjoyed it. Next up is from Pacifica. This is their 11-in-1 magical leave-in treatment with coconut and peptides for dry, damaged hair. This is surprisingly hydrating yet lightweight. This offers damaged care, hydration, smooth flyaways, control frizz, seal, detangle, protect, boost shine, add softness, manageability, and elasticity. This is great. Wonderful leave-in. Again, it doesn't weigh my hair down. And it makes my hair feel great. Detangling, super easy, does everything that I want it to do. It's kind of that perfect leave-in. It aids in my styling wonderfully, whether I'm going wavy curly or straight, blown out, whatever. It's one of those versatile ones that's going to kind of work across the board. And this is one of the few products that I also think can work for just about any hair type. And this one is geared towards dry, damaged hair, which is really nice because I do have dry, damaged hair as well. And yeah, this is very effective. Good stuff. I've got one spray. This is the L'Oreal Everpure Sulfate Free Color Care System Moisture 21 in 1 spray multi-benefit leave-in. This nourishes hair, instantly detangles, offers heat protection with rose extract. And it's a vegan formula. This has a ton of claims. And this is wonderful. Oh my goodness, is it empty? I think I got like 2 sprays left in here. This is pretty much a dupe of the Bumble and Bumble Hairdresser's Oil Primer. Hairdresser's Oil Primer, something like that. This offers the exact same benefits for my hair. This is one of those universal, really, really good hairsprays that's great for prepping before styling. I would put this in before I put in any of the leave-ins. This is that first step. This offers the heat protection. This offers heat protection. You can use this by itself also. You don't have to pair it with anything. This could be your one and done styler because it does so much with this one product. It is, some of these claims are a little bit redundant. I've mentioned that before, but there's so many claims that will be listed on the screen, and it does all of them. It's great. This is definitely going to be repurchased from me because yeah, I loved it. It has a nice fragrance also. I could use it on refresh days as well. On days where like my hair was feeling dry, curl clumps need a little help, you know, I need to refresh it. I could go ahead and spritz a little bit of this in there with some water. It did a great job. So there's that. Curl Talk from Not Your Mother's, the Hard Hold Gel. This is a little bit harder to find. I could only find it at Ulta. But this is a very effective hair gel. I found it have great hold. Definitely comparable to my Harry's hair gel, which is still Holy Grail status, the Harry's one for curly hair days. It definitely locks in the curls. This works very well, though. This also offers a little bit of grit. It can feel a little bit product heavy if you over apply it, but I found this to be a very effective gel, and I very much enjoyed it, and it is on my repurchase list. I just haven't made it over to Ulta to pick up another one because I have got like that much left. I've got like one more use in here. Anyways, this worked great. This has rice curl complex, which is a blend of rice, keratin, amino acids, enzymes to hydrate, condition, protect, enhance curl retention. And I really did find this one to be the most effective one. I'm not the biggest fan of their regular gel because I don't feel like it gave me enough oomph, enough hold. Because I said my hair will start out very curly ringlets, and then by the next day, day 3, it's just like some loose beachy waves. It just kind of, it wilts. And this actually helped retain the curl for more than a couple of days and not just go into turn into frizz. Like, I just had really nice hair days with this, and yeah, loved it. And that was another thing I really enjoyed about the Pros hair gel. Just while we're talking about hair gels, they had sent me a hair gel as well, and it was a very light hold gel that allowed me to just kind of lean into more of a beachy wave type of styling and not worrying about having such precise curl pattern and ringlets or anything like that. It was just more wavy, loosey-goosey curls with zero frizz. Really nice. Really, really nice option. I haven't quite found something that can replicate that outside of the Pros gel. So another really nice Pros product there. I used up the gel pretty quickly. It was a very light hold gel. Okay, we're almost done, I promise. All right, 2 hairsprays I really enjoyed was the Pacifica Big Wave Soft Hold Volume Hairspray for long-lasting surfy hair vibes. It says coconut, sea salt, and vanilla, non-aerosol. Smells like heaven. Just a wonderful fragrance here, and this was a very lightweight hair. But yeah, very lightweight, light hold, gave a little bit of volume, a little bit of oomph, a little bit of body to the hair, a little bit of grit, but not over the top on any side of the spectrum. It was just kind of perfect middle ground. Really nice for wavy, curly hair days where I just want the big, voluminous, floofy Carrie Bradshaw type of hairstyle. This lent itself really well to that. And yeah, I very much enjoyed it. The fragrance is beautiful. Again, a little bit more affordable product also, and it is kind of more 100% vegan, cruelty-free. I think they're very much more on the eco-conscious side of things, which is really cool. And yeah, this is great. I am very much impressed with Pacifica's hair care line. Next for hairspray, this is the Bumble and Bumble Thickening Dry Spun Spray. Okay, so there's a reason this has a cult following, because oh my goodness, will this give you some volume and some lift with just minimal effort. This is big, instant volume and lift texture that holds all day. Very much so. I haven't tried anything from the drugstore that can compete with this. This is good. And yeah, I really like this a lot. This is so nice. It's so nice. It's a reason this is a hit, like #1 best-selling thing from Bumble and Bumble, because this was pretty amazing. Talk about volume for days from this, and you just have to go one little spray and poof, voluminous big ol' waves or bounciest blowout ever. Like, wonderful product. I clearly did not use it in my hair today, but it's so good. Pacifica Best Day Ever Dry Shampoo and Volumizer absorbs oil, cleans, and offers a volume boost with butterfly pea flower, rice, witch hazel. This is a wonderful little dry shampoo right here. It has a nice kind of spray pump, non-aerosol. It just kind of poofs out. Very minimal white cast, nice fragrance, very effective. I found this to be a lovely dry shampoo option. And yeah, it's lasted forever too. Like, I feel like I've barely made a dent in this. So yeah, good stuff here from Pacifica again. Their hair care line is wonderful. And yeah, this gives really nice volume. And I like to put this in my hair before bed. And I wake up and my hair is clean and a little bit more voluminous than it was before I went to bed. And that's one of my favorite little hacks there to prevent my hair from getting oily overnight. Because girl, I get the night sweats. And my hair gets oily during the night, and this helps prevent that. Also, like, you know, I go to the gym and I get sweaty at the gym. This helps prolong the hair a little bit longer. Same with this one from Pros. This one is their custom dry shampoo. I can't tell you the ingredients offhand because the label is gone for some reason. I don't know how that happened. But same kind of system with the big poof. This one will give you a little bit more of a white cast. It is definitely one I use at night before bed. Again, very effective though. Does a great job. I think this is infused with menthol is one of the call outs. But anyways, I found it to be a great dry shampoo. Very much enjoyed it. A little bit goes a long way. It's going to last you a while. Good stuff. And yeah, that's one of the things I found with the powder dry shampoos. They last so much longer than the canned spray, like aerosol ones. These go a million miles longer. You'll get so much more out of these, and they're just as effective. They can just be a little bit more messy because they'll get on your shirt and stuff. So I prefer these for before bed. Now, this has been a lovely product from Bumble and Bumble here. This is the BB Preta Powder Post-Workout Dry Shampoo Mist. This cleans and refreshes damp, sweaty hair. In the summer, this has been wonderful. Not just on gym days, but just on those hot, sweaty summer days. I live in a very hot, humid climate, and this has been great. So you spray a little bit of this in after the gym. You put it in your gym bag, bring it with, whatever. You shake it up and spray it throughout the hair and kind of rub it in, and it will help absorb the oils and allow your hair to feel a little bit cleaner and prolong your hairstyle for maybe a couple more days. It's been great. Anything that means I don't have to go through the hair washing marathon, anything that means I don't have to wash my hair multiple times a week, I'm down for. And this has been great little rescue product for in between hair washings with gym days and all of that in between. It's been really good. So it's like a water serum type of product with the powder down at the bottom, and you shake it up and mix it together and then spritz it on, and it dries pretty quickly as well. You can also hit it with a diffuser to help it dry further. But yeah, I keep this on hand for when I'm leaving the gym, and it does a great job. I get a couple more days out of my hair that I wouldn't normally get. So yeah, good stuff here from Bumble and Bumble. I'm telling you, me and Bumble this year. Bumble and Bumble Pros and Living Proof. We had a moment. So this was great. There was also a dry shampoo, I believe, from Moroccan Oil. I had a mini of that was meant for blondes, and it had a violet tint to it. It was really, really nice and had a beautiful fragrance. So honorable mention to that one. I just don't have it on hand because I used it up because it was a baby, but it was very good. Anything from Moroccan Oil, it all smells awesome. So yeah, that was great. And speaking of from Moroccan Oil, I do have a smaller size of their treatment oil, and this is actually in their purple colorway as well, which is meant to prevent brassiness. I know my hair's not like bright blonde or anything, but it tends to go very brassy on its own. It's just the hair color I have. It wants to be brassy, and I try to fight that all the time. And I used to have a white kind of like gray stripes through the front of my hair, you know, the money piece kind of things, my skunk stripes I called them. So I was always trying to keep those toned, and I just found purple products to be really effective throughout the rest of my hair also, just to kind of keep things kind of toned and happy. As you can see, I've kind of let the skunk stripes be more natural looking these days, letting it all flow together and just kind of embracing my natural hair color, which is whatever this is. It's kind of dirty dark blonde, sometimes brown, sometimes a little more auburn. It changes colors on me. I don't even know. This just keeps it from getting super brassy, and I find this to be just a really nice hair oil overall. Like, I don't know if it's doing that much for the brassiness, but I feel like it's helping. And if you're like platinum blonde, you're gonna love this because I think it really would be super effective on you. The fragrance is beautiful. Oh, I love the way Moroccan Oil stuff smells. It's such a nice fragrance. And this is one that, like, a little bit goes a long way, yet it's not super heavy and thick, and it doesn't weigh my hair down. It's a very easy to use oil. It's one that I didn't have to be super duper careful with and worry about it weighing my hair down too much and being overboard. I didn't have to be so precious with it. It was just one I could throw in and have a nice hair day. So yeah, very much enjoyed this one from Moroccan Oil. Would not be mad at having more hair oil from them or more products from them, because the fragrance alone is so lovely. And then from Pros, this is the custom hair oil that they made for me. This is one I do have to be a little bit more careful with, like just tiny amount. It's a little bit on the heavier side, but it's very effective. it actually helps my curl clumps like stay together and go back together. Really nice on second day hair. Very effective for that. This has light conditioning with grapeseed oil. It has poppy oil, which adds shine. Yeah, very, very little is all I need. Like, I don't even pick any up. I just kind of do that. Just whatever's on the little bit that came off my hand, that will be plenty for my hair. And yeah, it just really effective product, especially on the ends. But on curly days, I found this to be wonderful with like something about it. Just my curl clumps would go whoop right back together if they were starting to break up or get weird. Great for breaking up the cast in my hair. Good stuff. Very effective hair oil. But it is one that with thinner, finer hair, you do have to be a little bit more cautious with. But that is just my experience with the custom one for my hair type. All right. And lastly, from Living Proof, we have the Scalp Density Serum. This has helped me out more than you know. As someone who battles with thyroid issues and Hashimoto's, I have flare-ups where sometimes I lose some hair and I need a little help growing it back. This has been fantastic. Like, I actually had some real great results with this where I was having new baby hairs growing in. I found it to be very effective. So I had another flare-up, lost a little bit of hair, so now we're back on the regrowing path again with this. And yeah, this is really good stuff. I don't really know what is in it, how it works, but it is very effective for me. And yeah, I thought it was great stuff. And it doesn't make my hair oily or anything like that. It just feels like putting water in my hair. It doesn't make my hair oily or anything like that. It feels like water. You just put a little bit on your scalp, massage it in. I treat this as part of my daytime skincare routine, and I find it to be a very effective time to use it and easy thing to incorporate in. And it works. It works really, really well. I'm very happy with this. So yeah, I'm glad to have another bottle of this back in my life because I definitely need it. And hopefully my hairline fills back out to where it was, because I made such good progress with this before. And then good old thyroid said, nah girl, nah, I'm gonna mess with you. I'm gonna ruin everything. Anyway, this has been great. Was this a super long video? I feel like this was way longer than I thought it was gonna be. I thought, oh, I only got a few things to talk about. No, I am full of it. I had way too much to talk about today. So let me know your thoughts down below. What was your favorite hair care and skincare, body care products throughout the year and all of that. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe. Bye now.